Two birds with one stone. Why can't women be priests? Have there ever been a woman priest before? Is that the role of women? Would that not degrade a woman to say that she cannot meet her full capacity without being a priest in the church? It would be a slap in the face of Theotokos and to every woman everywhere to say, "Oh yeah, okay, women can be priests," as well as the fact that there, how many Orthodox does it take to change a light bulb? Change? What's change? Um, I forget what the other question is for my Western sister. But Red Oxen asked about Thomas Hopko. You'll remember the near fist fight me and Patrick Reardon almost got into. And the video I made about Peter Gilquist, where I said, when I heard that Peter Gilquist died, I said, I made a video, I said, we are not allowed to praise the death of anyone, not even an evil man. And in response to the death of Peter Gilquist, I will say, I am not allowed to celebrate the death of anyone, even an evil man. Peter Gilquist, Thomas Hopko, Patrick Reardon, I don't care how smart they are, I don't care how intelligent they are. Poison is poison is poison. I support a documentary hypothesis. I take a scholarly, critical view of all the books of canon. When it comes to Orthodox teaching, I submit to the councils and the creeds and the church, but I will not be influenced by these damn intellectuals. I will not accept that, and the church cannot accept it, cannot accept any influence from this. We are a closed community. We don't care. I mean, Athanasius contra mundo. Let the rest of the world be Arian. We are us. You can be you. We're. If you won't leave us alone, we will make you leave us alone. This is what we say. I can talk about how, yeah, critically, historically, virgin birth, yeah, not technical, maybe Christ was Samaritan, resurrection, question, but this is, well, what do you profess? What do you confess? What will you die for? I'll die for the virgin birth. I'll die for the resurrection. I will die for Christ. Viva Cristo Rey. I will die for the Virgin Mary. There is, and I'm not saying that history and our history are anything different. They're not. When I speak critically, I talk to the people at large, the heretic, the outsider. Of us, we know who we are. This is why I don't accept that there's an eighth or a ninth council. I can accept every single belief that the supposed eighth and ninth council say, but I cannot accept that they are actual councils, ecumenical councils. We believe what we believe. No change ever. Why would we ever change the teachings of the apostles and the martyrs? We shouldn't. And if I were a figurehead of the church, if I were called father, or if I were even a deacon, or if I were even an acolyte, actively, continually, I would not even be on this channel. I would shut my effing mouth, because I would then be part of that. I am only part of the laity. That's it. That's all I am. I'm an evil man, a sinner who needs confession and repentance in the Eucharist. I can only rely on the Eucharist in my baptism and the filthy works that I try to present to God in my own vanity. And that's it. and I will die a fearful and painful death. But cut my tongue out if I ever speak against the church. A man says the virgin birth didn't occur, and he is a part of the he's a part of the structure. He's part of the clerical structure of the church. Heretic. He's not part of the church. Kick him out. I give no damn about the American law. Hang him from the damn rafters. What did the people do after the Council of Florence? They hanged their bishops from their balconies. They gutted them in the streets. I'm not advocating violence, right? I'm just saying the reaction we should have to this kind of apostasy. Apostasy and heresy can never be tolerated. We are orthodox. We're strict. We can tolerate any sinner. We can tolerate the biggest whore that walks through the door. She can sleep with every man in the world, come through the door, confess, boom, fine. As soon as the utterance of heresy happens, if there is not immediate repentance and immediate redaction, done. No longer orthodox. We sin every day. We can't judge other sinners. But as for heresy, there's the dividing line. You want to know the dividing line? It's not sin. It's not carnal sin. It's not sexual sin. It's not even murder or rape. Let's be real about this. It's heresy. It's speaking counter to what millions have shed blood for. When you speak heresy, when you do these, when you advocate this from a position of power, you are defecating on the blood of the martyrs. And that can't be tolerated. A nun who goes out and prostitutes herself can be forgiven. Why? Because she still holds the faith. If she continues to do it, she won't hold the faith. We know this. But we can forgive her of any sin. Any man can enter and be forgiven of any possible sin. And the Protestants look at us in painful awe and say, well, you've been a child molester? Yes. But heresy, no. Never tolerated. This is backwards to American culture. This is backwards to modern culture. Good. Let them hate us. We dislike them. We know that they're heretics. Hopko, if he is guilty of this, which Gilquest and Reardon were guilty, their time in orthodoxy means nothing. It is null. Just like Arius, just like Nestorius. Hell, Paulus Samosata was the patriarch of Antioch. The floor of hell is paved with the skulls of bishops. So what more does that say about Hopko? Look at what the supposed Bishop Mark did to my parish. He ran away and tried to seek refuge in the OCA, and the OCA said, yeah, okay, you're still a bishop, but we're not going to let you oversee anything. Bishop means overseer. It's a polite mocking of him. You're absolutely correct. Peace to you. May God save Serbia, Syria, and Ireland.